Hi guys, are you excited? As you can see that I'm already back in Singapore from my holidays. And this video that I'm going to do is a last minute video And if you have guessed it correctly, will be the review for Sceneca. I didn't know that they are going to launch tomorrow Let me share with you my views whether buying into Sceneca will make you your first pot of gold. And if you love my videos, remember to like my video and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can also check out my post review for Sceneca later on. Let's go! Anyway, I didn't go to a show flat so there is no show flat video. This is Sceneca, developer by MCC Land, and the project consists of 268 units, TOP roughly in 2026 to 2027. And let's recap how much the developer bought the land in 2020. They bought the land in 2020 for only $930 per square feet. And the break even is only 1,470 per square feet. 15% profit will be 1,700 per square feet for their 3-bedder. As you all know that anyone who buy any property in 2020, you are a giant huakui by today. Same as those developers who bought land in 2020, just like One North Eden and Sceneca, they bought in 2020. You can see that they bought the land at a ridiculously low land price. There is still hope that developer may sell you at a good price, but again, they still need to answer to their shareholders. So let's see how much they are going to sell. This is the URA master plan, and Sceneca is the red color plot. Red color plot or pink color plot means it's first story with commercial shops and the top will be residential property. It is not the same as blue color plot. Blue color plot is like those Sengkang Grand, Woodley residences. Those are blue color plot, means that they have 2-3 story of retail shops plus residential properties on the top. It is mixed development, but it's not those shopping mall type of mixed development. Let me overlay the site plan over the URA master plan. It will look like this. Let's zoom into the site plan. This is beautiful. You have the 50-meter LED pool. Let's go through the facing quickly. In this yellow box, all the stacks facing below, they are facing, you are correct, the MRT track and station. If you buy into any of these stacks, you will forever have this sound. Ging, 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 gong, 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 forever. Some of you can't sleep, so maybe with this kind of sound, you can sleep better. Let's go through the overall URA master plan. Sceneca Residence going to launch in 2023. Let's see what are other condos around this area. We have Bedok Court, Eco, Grandeur Park Resi, the Tanah Merah, Urban Vista, East Meadows, Casa Merah, Optima, The Glades, Stratford Court, and there's another upcoming GLS. Let's go through how many condos there are around this area. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With Sceneca, it will be the 11th condo in Tanah Merah area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Correct. So let's quickly talk about who buys Tanah Merah. As you all know, I have people who come to me for one-to-one consultations and they tell me, Eric, I only want Tanah Merah for one reason, and the reason being that they want their kids to enlist in Temasek Primary, or they are already studying there. And the easiest way to check whether buying this condo will have the 1 kilometer to the primary school, this is the website given by the teacher, Sceneca. So there are only 2 blocks, so just choose anyone. You can see that there are no schools. Maybe the property not ready, that's why you can't search anything here. So never mind, I will be using one map. This is one map, and after I put in 1 kilometer to Temasek Primary School, the red color zone means is within 1 kilometer. The blue color zone means is outside of 1 kilometer. And Sceneca is here. So you can see that half of the project is not within 1 kilometer. And for Optima, which is correct, every blocks, every stack, it is not within 1 kilometer to Temasek Primary. So how about Sceneca? The other way, I'm going to use my traditional method, which is the Eric circle. This is Eric circle. So if I zoom into this area and I overlay the site plan, you can see that all the units here doesn't have 1 kilometer to Temasek Primary. Maybe at this corner, you put your address at a tennis court Maybe you can have a chance to enlist your kids to Temasek Primary School. Sorry when I double check there isn't any tennis court in this condo because it is a small project. Everyone, you have seen so many of my videos, you should know by now whether am I a fan of small project. Cannot play tennis, how? Then need to go to Optima, the Glades to borrow their access card to play tennis, man. Okay, let's talk about unit mix. So there are 268 units. Usually 1-2 bedders are for investment 1-2 bedders, they add up to about 44.8%, and the rest, I guess most of people will buy for own stay, 55.2%. Knowing this unit mix, the objective is to see whether this project is it family oriented or is just an investment project. Next, I'll show you the floor plan and also how much is the estimated price that the developer will launch. You will be shocked, guys. This is one bedder, 463 square feet. Nothing to say lah. Everything is about the same lah. And the price is from 958,000. I estimate it will be about $1,02,150 per square feet. Next, for two bedder, luckily they don't have 2 bed 1 bath. This project got standard. Their minimum 2 bedder is 2 bed with 2 baths. So your guests don't need to pang sai in your master room. This is 2 bed 2 bath, 678 square feet. Estimated price is about 1.085. My estimation average price will be around 1.15 million, around $2,150 per square feet. Most people will buy the 3 bedder onwards. So let's look at the smaller size. Will be 3 bed 2 bath, 904 square feet. The first thing that I don't like to see is open concept kitchen, which means it's an induction. You cannot wok hei, you cannot eat fried rice, cannot eat fried noodle after paying 1.76 million as the minimum price. Estimated average about 1.85 million, 2,050 per square feet. However, they have a bigger 3 bedder which is 3 bed 3 bath, 1044 square feet. This one you can walk. Hey, I don't have the starting from price, so I estimated the average will be about 2.2 million, about 2,050 per square feet. 4 bed 4 bath, 1518 square feet. You can walk. Hey, price 2.985 million. The average 3.1 million, 2,040 per square feet. It's so crazy. Previously, which is just 1 year ago, you can buy 4 bedder at City Fringe for only 2.3 million, like Penrose. And my sister bought OCR Treasure at Tampines only for 1.8 plus million, and right now OCR is 1 million more. Wow, crazy That's why I say buy earlier. But again, it doesn't mean that you need to buy new launch. There are other condos around here. Will resale be a better choice? I'll be sharing shortly. Next, let's go for the Hua Kwei unit, which is the 4 bedroom penthouse, 2,004 square feet, which inclusive of 366 square feet of high ceiling. The highest floor, which is the penthouse, usually they have the lowest per square feet because they include 300 over square feet of ceiling. So if you minus it off, your usable area is only 2,000 square feet, which is still very big. And they didn't have the guide price, so my estimated price will be 4.45 million. I guess it's about 1,008 plus per square feet 4 plus million, you can buy freehold landed property, man. Those people who buy this penthouse for 4.4 million they are not Hua Kwei. I would call them the Xiao Ah Huat. Next, let's compare the surrounding condos. As you all know, there are 10 condos so to make things simpler, we don't want to use the very old projects. We use the newest 3 projects in that area, which will be the first one, the Glades, which is 7 years old now. Let's check the price transacted for their 3 bedder. These 3 transactions, you can see they are transacted about 1.58 million. We can say that a 7-year-old project is about 1,600 per square feet. When Sceneca completes in 2026, it means that the Glades is 10 years old. So you have learned that the 3 bedder for the Glades is 1,006 per square feet. And if Sceneca sell their 3 bedder at 2,001 per square feet, means that 500 per square feet for 10 years difference is considered okay. And let's look at their 1 bedder and 2 bedder price. Their 1 bedder, as you can see here, is only less than 800,000, and their 2 bedder, which is at the bottom, is only transacted less than $1 million. Resale property has its value because for 1 million today, I guess you can only buy 1 bedder at Sceneca. So let's talk about the profitability for the Glades. This is their 3 bedder, and they made quite okay from 100,000 to 300,000 profit. The one having lower profits, they bought in earlier in 2015. Those people who bought in at 2016, they made higher profits. This one also teaches you that it doesn't mean that once you're ready, just chiong and buy. There may be better opportunities later. The 1 bedder only made 57,000. 2 bed 1 bath only 60,000. And you see the last 2 transactions for one bedder only makes 6,000 and 10,000. You as well don't buy. You have learned from this. Never buy one bedder because it is so thin. I become fat already after going overseas. So because you are thin, no meat, it's very difficult to make money. And right now, post-COVID, hopefully, post-COVID, the demand is still on the bigger side. So 1 2-bedder become bleh. So go and decide whether you should buy 1 and 2-bedder for Sceneca. Lastly, let's see whether people lose money in this project. Overall, there are 101 profitable transactions, 37 unprofitable transactions. Is it because this area is oversupply? Never mind, let's check out the next condo. The next condo they're going to share is a legendary condo. Urban Vista, the same age as the Glades. This is a legendary condo. You can see that transactions are healthy. There are only 38 profitable transactions and 76 unprofitable transactions. One of the things that I found out is the floor plan for Urban Vista is really thorough. Most of it, they have loft lah, they have high ceiling lah, and most people don't like lah. That's why buying into a project has a lot of factors. The last condo will be the newest condo there, will be Grandeur Park Resi, which is my number 1 for 1-2 months in 2017. Grandeur Park completed in 2020, 3 years old. Look at their 3-bed 2-bath. You can see that they buy in around 1.5 million on average. So we can say that a 3-year-old project is about 1,700 per square feet. Let's see how well my number 1 do in 2017. 84 profitable transactions, 3-bedder 300, 1-bedder 150, 1-bedder 170, 1-bedder 170. Not too bad. But the main thing, unprofitable transactions, there are none. This is what I call a good project. And to remind you, Grandeur Park has 720 units. It's almost 3 times bigger than Sceneca. Hey, I already given you a hint. You should know by now, right? Lastly, let's talk about MRT effect. As you can see that most of the units is facing the MRT track, which means you have the wow 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 gingong 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 sound forever. And if you see transactions, you go and do some research on your own. Those facing MRT track, the price that you sell next time will be definitely lower than the rest, which is fair. And it can be as low as 100,000 and more. Take note when you are buying into such a view, such a melody view. So let's summarize quickly because they are going to launch tomorrow. Location, you have MRT, you may not have the 1 kilometer to the primary school, you have supermarket because it's a pink color plot. Please note this, having a supermarket below you is convenience, but it also brings value to the surrounding units, not only yours. So for location wise, I'll give it a 7. Launch pricing, as we all know, right now is 2023. Most of the project minimum 2,000 per square feet. Your favorite Lentor Modern up near JB is already 2,000 also So for this with supermarket, but it's a small project, the price should be at the lower side. If they are selling at 2,050 per square feet, around this range, the launch pricing, I'll be giving a 6. For exit strategy, a few things. Number 1, the Glades being launched like so long ago, only 2/3 of the owners make money. Urban Vista, only 1/3 of people make money, and people who make don't make a lot also. But if you still love Sceneca, you will say that, oh Eric, maybe the 2 projects not so good. You see Grandeur Park make so much money. That's why note again, Sceneca is just 1/3 size of Grandeur Park, and most of the units are facing MRT track for Sceneca. Taking in a major factor, there are like 10 condos fighting with you after TOP, and it's really in an oversupply area, and you may not have the 1 kilometer to a primary school, which is the main thing there. I'll be giving it a 4. Overall savvy score will be 5.7. I increased already. Just now when I calculate, I give like 5 only. So I give 0.7 more because got supermarket can buy coffee, can buy vegetable. Let's have some fun. What do you think is the percentage sold over this upcoming weekend? Everything is about 65% because right now it's still the seller's market, and my wife thinks that is around 60%. After this review and you want to get a unit in Sceneca, you can contact us at this number 86060670, and our reply to you is we are not doing this project. You can contact your own agent. I don't have confidence that people buy this, you will make money in 3-4 years. For those people buying investment property, there are a lot of good new launch project upcoming this year. So doesn't mean that you need to buy this. There are better ones. I give you a hint, there are better ones. It's possible that you may top up just a bit of Sceneca's price to buy a city fringe new launch. You never know. So that's the end of my review. And remember, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you will be updated. See you in my next video.